How's it going, everybody? I've been having some problems with this webcam, so I might have to go pretty fast on that, and I apologize. But this video here is going to be showing you just different items that you can put in your kit. Just if you're just making a basic kit, it's just some guidelines that you can go by. Also, like with the 5 C's of survivability, Dave Canterbury. The first item of the first C would be a cutting device, and for that, what I have right here is just a 7-inch blade. This is about 13 inches overall. This knife is from M-Tech USA. It is stainless steel. Now, I don't recommend going over 7 inches for a blade. Anywhere from about 4.5, 5 to about 7 inches would probably be your ideal bushcraft blade. It's also about 13 inches overall. It's not too big to handle. It's a comfortable, it's comfortable. It's a full tang blade, which just means that it's going to be sturdier. And I've put this knife through a lot. I've had it for about 2 years, and I've beat it pretty well, and it's stood up to every test I've ever given it. It was about $22. Now people will go out and spend $60 to $100 on a knife because it's called the ultimate survival knife. You don't need to do that. You don't need to go out to Walmart and spend $50 on Bear Grylls' ultimate survival knife when you can get something like this, which is gonna do an even better job, or it's gonna do a job just as good or even better. That's what I like about this knife. The next thing that you can use for a cutting device, which also would give you even more options than just a knife like that, would be a multi-tool. And for multi-tools, I only recommend Leatherman. I mean, I'm sure there's some pretty good Gerbers out there, but I do have a Gerber multi-tool, which I just don't like at all. I don't think that's good. To get to the tools, you have to just open it. You have to open up the pliers, and it's a pain. The thing that I really like about this Leatherman, this is the Leatherman Wave, by the way. The thing I really like about it is the knife, is the blade on this. It's just, I've never seen a blade like this on a multi-tool. It's strong, it's sharp, it holds a very nice edge, and it holds it for a pretty long time. Now, the other great things about this knife is, obviously, it has a secondary blade, which is serrated. It has a saw, which is really a saw. I've cut down some pretty good stuff with this, and it's also very good for striking a ferro rod. And then it has a file, which I use to sharpen my knives. If I have any nicks and dings on a knife, it has a very fine edge, and has more of a coarse edge. But I'll use the fine edge to sharpen my knives. The pliers on it, obviously a plus if you want to move something hot away from the fire, or whatever, something like that. And it also has the standard multi-tool tools on it. Now, other things that you'll find with multi-tools, like the Gerber and the other one, I'm sorry, what you won't really find is in the Gerber that I have. I'm not sure what the specific model is, but I don't like it. And then I have a couple other multi-tools, like the cheap $10 ones that you can get from Walmart, the Winchester brand at Ozark Trail. They're just not as good as the Leatherman. Next, you're gonna want to. I'm sorry. To go back to that, why not just carry both of these? I see no reason why I shouldn't carry a Leatherman and a knife. It just gives you another option, because 1 is none and 2 is 1. Just one of those old military creeds. I don't know which one did it, but next, a combustion device like a lighter. Now this Zippo here it needs fluid, and it also this wheel needs some fixing. So I'm gonna have to send that back to I'm gonna have to send it to get fixed. I don't recommend carrying a Zippo. The only reason why I'm doing this is I just opened up my drawer, and this was what I found. My other lighters are in my kit. I don't recommend a Zippo because they dry out too quickly, and you're gonna have to, if you don't have any fluid on you, then there's really no point of having it. I mean, it'll still spark, but whatever. If you're gonna carry a lighter, just carry a couple of those big lighters. Carry like 3 or 4 of them. Carry 10 of them. And also, I'm sorry about the combustion ferrocerium rod, which I've fastened right onto my sheath here of my knife. Which also, what I like about this Leatherman case is if you look on the side, it goes right in there very good. And if I have more than one, it fits very well in on the other side as well. Next I'm going to talk about is cordage. Right here I just have basic, this is braided nylon cord. This isn't 550 paracord. My 550 cord is in my bag. I didn't feel like getting it, so I just grabbed this. But this will still do the job for you. You know, you're not going to be setting traps to try to, you know, really catch something. That's, if you're going to be using ropes to set snares, you know, you're not really going to be taking down too big a game. So 40 pounds is fine. And I mean, for shelter building, again, this is absolutely perfect. This is fine. Other people have also, besides 550 cord or this, or just, you know, just regular nylon cord, they've used bank line. I've never used bank line. There's different weights and of tests that you can get for bank line. I've never used it, but I was thinking about getting it and giving it a shot. Next would be a container. Containers are king. Containers are the best. And a container that you can boil water in, you know, right there. This, I don't know how many ounces this is. I really don't care. All I know is that it is stainless steel. I can collect water in it, and I can boil water in it. That's all I care about. I don't care how big it is. And I've just tied this string from a hoodie around, so if I ever want, I can just put it around my shoulder or whatever. But, you know, like I said, I don't care how many ounces this is. All I care about is that it holds and it boils water. People, I think probably one of the stupidest things that anybody can do is go out and getting one of those plastic canteens. Because if you're getting one of those plastic canteens, you're just gonna have to carry another item. You're gonna have to carry some kind of stainless steel boiling pot, whether it's just a cup or a pot. It's just get a stainless steel water bottle. I don't know if you can even boil water in one of those plastic cups anyway. If it came about, I mean, I know you can boil water in like a water bottle, but it's like a one-time thing. So stainless steel cup. The last C, which I don't have with me, would be a covering device, like a tarp or a poncho, or like one of those really big heavy-duty garbage bags. Just something that can get you out of the rain and keep you dry. I have a tarp, but it's in my survival kit. It's in my bag. I didn't feel like taking it out because I have everything all nice and snug and neat in there. Next, one of the items that isn't one of the 5 C's of survivability, but I think would be important just to get your general bearings, is a compass. I have just a little mini compass right here, and attached to it is a whistle. That's, you know, 2 uses in one item. And then you can go to Walmart and get like the $7 one. This was $1 for 3 of them from Bud K Magazine. It's good to carry 2 compasses for the reason that, you know, I can put them side to side and see if they're showing me the same or just a similar general direction. That's one, you know, put them next to each other, and if they're showing you the same or even just a similar direction, then you can follow it and be more comfortable. These carabiners are also very, very good to carry. Because I mean, look, right there I got my 2 compasses. Alright, next what we're going to be talking about is what I consider like a first aid kit. Honestly, for a first aid kit, you can go out and spend money on one of these 90-piece first aid kits, but really, right there. Cotton bandana and some Gorilla Tape. Gorilla Tape is 1,000 times better than duct tape. Now, you would think that they're the same, but they're not. I've used duct tape and I've used this Gorilla Tape, and there's absolutely no comparison. This entire roll, and I've used a lot off of this roll, was $3.99 from Home Depot. And you know, I'm not gonna take 100 yards of this and roll it around a stupid credit card. I'm throwing this whole thing in my kit. Why not? And then obviously, a cotton bandana has many uses aside from obviously wearing it to keep bugs and critters out of your hair. You can use this to make char cloth because it's 100% cotton. You can use it to filter water, which I'm putting in my stainless steel water bottle that I can boil water in. So you can use it actually on your head. You can use it to filter water. You can use it for bandages. You can use it for char cloth. Cotton is good. Cotton bandana, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be carrying 10 of these things. You know, whatever. I'm just saying a number. So I mean, it folds up literally into nothing, and you can even use it to carry stuff in. I mean, you fold this up. This takes zero space in your kit. And, you know, you get 5 or 6 of these things, and you're good. So I went over all the items that I have there, and that's, you know, that's basically what I want to talk about. Just basic, simple items that you can go in your kit. And what I have right here is probably, plus the tarp that I don't have down here with me right now, you can sustain yourself for a pretty decent time if you know what you're doing, and depending upon your surroundings, obviously, if you have access to water and if you have access to obtaining food. So I mean, that's basically what I got going on right now. Thanks for watching. Comment. I'd love to know what you guys think, and there's going to be more videos where I came from. Thanks for watching.